Hello everybody. Once again I am here with you for the modulation and demodulation, in which we will see today or in this session principle of demodulation. In previous sessions we have seen what is amplitude modulation, what is the frequency modulation, and how the signal is going to be modified. Now in this session we will see how the signal is going to be detected at the destination and it is demodulated at that stage. So the signal which is in the modulated form, where it is going to be detected, that should where there it should be recovered in its original form or the original modulating form. That is what the demodulation is simply. So as far as the principle of the demodulation is concerned, it is nothing but to be a process by which the original modulating signal, or the intelligence, it is also called as intelligence, is recovered in the receiving equipment. Whatever the receiving equipment is there, it is received in the original form, and it is known as the detection or the demodulation is there. Because whatever the signal is there which is modulated, it should not be understood as it is. तो जसाचा तसा जो मॉड्युलेटेड सिग्नल आला तो डेस्टिनेशनला तशाच्या तशा कळणार नाही. त्याला पुन्हा ओरिजिनल फॉर्ममध्ये, म्हणजे साऊंड वेव्हज असतील तर साऊंड वेव्ह, पिक्चर फॉर्ममध्ये असेल तर पिक्चर फॉर्ममध्ये, त्याला त्या फॉर्ममध्ये त्याला पुन्हा कन्वर्ट करावं लागेल. आणि तेव्हाच आपल्याला तो आहे त्या फॉर्ममध्ये तो सिग्नल जो काय आहे तो अंडरस्टँड होईल. सो ॲम्प्लिट्यूड मॉड्युलेटेड wave consists of the carrier and the side bands. As we know, it is the upper sideband and the lower sideband, but it does not contain to be as an our whatever be the frequency upper modulated frequency contains the whatever be the modulated frequency must be reproduced in the receiver to complete the transmission of the interaction or the intelligence. So this is quite interesting or important, that whatever the signal, already the amplitude modulated signal, we know that which it contains carrier as well as side upper sideband, lower sideband, but the we need to be in the form of a frequency form, and that is somehow this sideband frequency, and that should be get with the demodulation. This demodulation process gives us that frequency form. Now each modulating frequency is each modulating frequency is the difference between the sideband frequency and the carrier frequency. As we know that w m plus wc sorry omega c plus omega m, or omega c minus omega m, that is somehow the relationships for the correction either for the sidebands, upper and the lower sidebands, and the non-linear devices is needed to recover the modulating frequencies from the modulated wave. And this is what the linear rectifiers, as far as in general these demodulators used with a diode that works for the positive half cycle and in a current conduction form, and that will works only in one direction as a wall, and that's why it is called as a linear diode detector, is simply as an linear rectifier. It is also called the device as an diode is our called as a rectifier. So during the alternating half cycle, only the input signal of the half cycle, that diode will work in the current conduction form, and during that conducting half cycle the output current is proportional to the input voltage. But for the next half cycle it is quite difficult to get the output, and the output voltage approaches to the high peak, or average value of the input voltage depends on the type of the filters used. म्हणजे जी काही आउटपुट व्होल्टेज आहे ते डिपेंड राहणारे बेसिकली तुमच्या जी काही फिल्टर्स त्याच्यामध्ये वापरलेले आहेत त्या फॉर्ममध्ये. अँड the filters is bypass capacitor. So during the positive half cycle it will get charged, and but for to discharge there is a problem, as if suppose the load applied internal resistance of the rectifier is small compared to the load resistance in that case. So the capacitor will not be discharged in that case, and somehow it is what the whatever be the filtered or the bypass capacitors are going to be used, there should be a basic communication, basically assigned voltage will follow the peak of the input voltage. And in that case, the whatever be the capacitor charges during the conducting half cycle, but it will not discharge during the next half cycle because of that higher resistance load, and that should be managed, or the non-conducting half cycle, it is in the negative cycle, so it should be also managed in that fashion. So if the bypass capacitor is large, the time constant of the discharge will be so large that the detector of the output will not work properly in that case, where the applied modulated signal is there, or as far as will not be able to follow the modulation. So this is what the basic thing, where for the positive half cycle it is working, conducting diode will work in that case, but for the negative half cycle it is there to manage in that fashion. The load resistance will be in that fashion that capacitor should get discharged, because during the half cycle the capacitor get charged, but during the next half cycle it should be get discharged, but that is suppose the load is max, it is quite difficult, or the it should not discharge in that fashion for the next cycle. And whatever be the modulation process is demodulation is going on, that will be somehow break, and it will not follow the demodulation as for the as for the charging discharging is not going to be in that fashion. So this is what the basic principles where it should be maintained, then and then only it will work for the completely for the complete cycle, and it will filter or somehow work as a rectifier in that case, and it will give us a proper signal in the original form. Because what is there as an demodulation principle is that we should get the signal, either it is a sound wave or the picture, it is in its original form, and to get that we need these things very properly. Thank you for joining this session. Be at home and be safe. Thank you.